From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from Lumen Field. Here's 1st and 10. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first.
Met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Here's Howell out of the pistol. This one complete to his tight end, Fant.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now it's Howell. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's going to have the Seahawks 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. Here's Howell. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll motion over Metcalf. Inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Howell. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Got away, but they finally bring him down at about the 3 to set up 4th down.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Penix going to throw right away. Back to the sideline and intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. Now Walker. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll throw with Howell. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could, but instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. On 1st down, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off he goes. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's up and through. And the Falcons move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to unfolds?
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And he goes out of bounds at the 3, and from there it's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes
under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
Defense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. He'll try and get there, and he's into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Howell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. They'll motion over Metcalf. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll run here with Walker. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. Back to throw. Howell. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up.
Who have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now they're off it.
That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds, and indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete, very nearly a turnover. On second down, here's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That is downfield to the tight end, Pitts. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. Second down at 8. To throw is Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. To the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Howe.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try and run it with Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44. Now this time they'll look to throw. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's dropped off for Walker. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Here's Howell. That's complete. Highland grabs it. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Charbonnet. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be 1st down, though. 1st and goal at the 2.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup,
and he will power his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down. He ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the return, it's Hines. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Second and 7. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one complete to Palmer. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Seattle. They'll motion over Metcalf. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Throwing is Howell. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll throw with Howell. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And now 3rd and goal coming up. They'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
A 9-yard loss.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Another run here for Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. Inside the 30. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Penix. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
His kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 31, Seahawks 17. Bradley Pinion sets the kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Howell. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that's...
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder. And the Falcons will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Here's 1st down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Howell. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Now on 2nd and long. Howell.
Everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago.